can't wear like 6 necklaces and 12 rings.
Yeah, exactly. You're not going to be able to be Mr. T. So.
Oh, come on. That
I
was
pity the
Alexander's
fool.
dream.
Yeah.
You have
Yeah.
10 fingers to work with if you.
I'm gonna change it up a little bit, so you guys will see that during the week, which would be pretty cool. But I think that's about all that really is only going to be the only changes on the sheet. So I don't see anything else that's needed. So, all right. So you guys break. Well, you fold camp up, wrap it up, and you're on your way. Probably almost mid-morning, as you break away from the Draken River. So as you're about right here, you actually start to hear the same sounds that you had heard the first night, as you were still back in the Southron Hills. You know, the screeches and the shrieks of the night and stuff like that. Those are the sounds. Those are the sounds that you have heard, actually. And as you guys are in a just a sort of like a semi-wooded area, there's really not a lot of trees, but it's more shrubs and bush. You actually get surprised by several creatures that you've heard of, but you've just never encountered before. And I'm going to put you guys on a new map. You guys are in the presence of what appears to be 3 shrieks. You see, these are dark, tainted creatures, obviously of dark spawn. They have long, elongated claws coming out of their hands, so what looks basically like Wolverine. And they are definitely charging towards you to attack. I've actually allowed everybody to get off their horses. So everybody has their horses here. Sorry if these aren't the colors you guys want. You really never specified on what color horses you want. So,
myself and other things were black, and Alexander's was bay coloured.
Okay. Well, there you go. And then,
I'll take the Palomino.
Then there's your pack mule with your cart. So,
Yep.
Crow's happy.
There's Larry.
So it looks like you are kind of being surrounded a little bit. You do see 3 shrieks. You can hear lots of other, yells and shrieks, and you think you may hear something off in the distance as well. So let's go ahead and roll initiative. The shrieks haven't literally. There were no trees, so the shrieks just couldn't really jump down on you to get the total 100% element of surprise. So make sure you have your token targeted, and let's do some freaking initiative, people, and do some combat. You guys can test out all your new weapons.
David, question: are you allowing us to use initiative rolls to get stun points, or haven't you incorporated that in yet?
No, I'm not incorporating that. Okay. Only on attacks.
Oh.
Because I literally get 1 stun point.
I don't even remember talking about that. I don't think I've ever talked about that before, have I?
You want the exploration stunts and stuff, I mean.
Oh yeah, exploration and stuff. Yeah, we need to start incorporating that stuff somehow, or and actually the roleplay stuff. I need to go over that a little bit more. I just kind of want to read a little bit more on it, but I do want to start incorporating that stuff, and I should have something else for next week as well, sort of like an additional thing that I'm kind of house ruling in that we've talked about previously. So, all right, I'm going to go ahead and do this in descending order. It looks like Alexander, you have
missed off 1 shriek.
Did I?
Yeah,
so I
got put 2 shrieks in.
2, yeah. Let's see, which ones do I have up there? I have him and him.
It's the one at the bottom you don't have.
Yep, missed him. Yeah, because I was kind of changing some things on him. So, all right, no problem, no big deal. Well, at least I'm rolling pretty decent. Alright, looks like still Alexander, you're still up first, so
I'm going to load my crossbow and ready an aim action, and that is my turn. And I'm going, yep. And then I'll be shooting this one next turn.
Okay, you're going to load a crossbow with your
Yeah,
minor, correct?
and I thought
Crossbow's a
loading
major.
Oh, is
is
it?
a
Oh,
major.
that's right. That's right.
And the
My
minor,
bad.
I'm going to aim.
Oh, so you get
And
a.
next turn, I get
Okay.
+2 to aim.
Well, I don't think the aim's going to carry over in the next round though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because it's going to take a minor action, and if you don't use that minor action, because aim is a minor, so
Okay,
But-
never mind.
you'll be all right. I mean, you can
Load a move and then
you
aim and
can
fire.
do a little bit. You can do a little bit of movement or something. Then if you loaded the bow, that's your action right there. So
I'm gonna go here. Then I'm going to load and whatnot.
okay, he said load.
I'm trying not to shoot the pretty horses in the face. That's all we need is Alexander killing one of your guys' horses, because
Way to take an aggressive stance, Alexander.
I am taking the most aggressive stance out of all of you.
What is that? Runaway? Did I hear runaway already?
Or run away and hide
Towards
behind the
one
horse.
shrink.
All right, Alexander is done. Looks like next up is Elephane.
Is this right here a small bush or a tree?
Yes, those are all obstacles. So if you're you need to move around them. Do not go through them. And if you are going to go over, say, one of the large logs, you will need to do a acrobatics check to get over that log successfully.
Gotcha.
But yeah,
Well,
all
I
these
am
are
gonna
bushes,
sidestep
basically.
to here and fire at that monkey up there.
Oh, the shriek. All right, go for it.
Is that 15?
That's a hit. That's what you need. I'm
And
just
2
going to tell
stun
you
points.
that's what you need. All right. Yep, you got 2 stun points.
And I will mighty blow.
All right. Extra 1d6, sir.
And what's the armor rating on these guys?
Oh, my bad. They are armor rating 3.
That, ooh, 16 damage.
Nice. Both D6 were 6.
Yeah, that's really nice.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I maxed that shit out right there.
Yeah, that's definitely nice. And you sunk that arrow. The first time you shoot your new bow, it is a dead on shot directly right in the stern of his chest, directly in the middle. Slows him down just briefly, but he or she is still attacking. Bell, you're up now.
I'm going to cast Shock.
What are you gonna cast?
Shock. And I'm going to aim it.
What is that?
What the hell? What the hell did you say?
Shock.
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 Shock. Oh,
Oh,
okay.
shock.
Yeah,
I thought he said knock there for a second.
I thought you
Yeah.
said dock or something like that. I was like, what
No,
the
I'm
hell?
going to
I
cast
don't know
Shock,
that.
and I'm
Okay.
going to. So it's a 6 by 6 yard area, so that's 18 feet by 18 feet. And I'm going to aim it. Try if I can. I probably can't get both of them in there, can I?
If you put it in the center, you can.
So I'm going to kind of centralize it to hit both of these.
Well, if the spell says it's a
It's not the
point,
radius.
No, sorry?
It's not the radius.
It says in a 6 yard by 6 yard area.
Oh, no, I guess not.
So, and I'm going to. So I'm
man,
going to
barely.
cast that.
All right, where are you going to place it? Which one? Because you're basically it's barely going to be able to. You're just barely going to miss the other one. So it looks like it's just barely out of reach.
Crap. Then I'm actually not going to cast that spell then. I'm just literally going to move up here behind where Alexander is so I can kind of back him up a little bit. I can't turn my token. Okay, now I can. And back him up a little bit. I'm assuming I can get behind the horse.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I'm going to Winter's Grasp the furthest away. That one there. I'm pinging now.
This one up here.
Yep.
Alright. What kind of raids is on Winter's Grasp?
Let me just double check that for you. One moment.
That
Winter's
is
Grasp, 60 feet.
You got enough room?
As far as I'm aware. Yep.
Yeah. There you go. You're at what,
Well,
about 50
I think I
some?
did.
Yeah, there you go.
So
I need to do a stamina check, I know that much.
that's if I actually make it. I have actually once failed this spell. Nope, and it needs to do a just grasp. No bonus stuff. It's 3 penetrating damage, and it has to do the con stamina versus 15.
I think these shrieks actually have stamina. No, they don't.
So it fails.
14
So it
fails.
will take. If you could please put a mark on that to remind me that that one needs
Yep.
to take damage at the beginning of its turn as well. But it takes 3 penetrating damage at the moment.
Okay. Alright, perfect. Alright, shriek number 1, which is the bottom shriek here. This shriek is probably going to, I need to look at the movements as well, just one time. Wow. Yeah, they got a almost 50-foot movement.
Shriek number 2 will have a slightly reduced movement because of Winter's Grasp.
Yeah.
It will have a -2 yard penalty to its speed, so a -6 feet to its movement.
Okay.
And that does stack with each failed save.
Charging with a +1. He also lets out a loud shriek. So what I want you to do, Alexander, let's see. Yeah, he's charging in for the attack. Alright, so this is what's going to happen. I'm going to go ahead and do my attack first on Alexander with the bonus, which is an actual 18 versus armor class.
that's actually a hit because I do not have my shield or sword out.
Okay. 18. I also get 2 stunt points, which is good. All right. So you're going to take a total of 9 slashing damage, and I'm going to spend my 2 points. And I also want you to make a 10. Yeah, go ahead and give me a Constitution Stamina save.
Yep.
You made it, so you take no additional bonus poison damage. And also, I need you to do a willpower courage check as well from the shriek.
The damage was total of the damage was 6, correct? You didn't put my 6 armor soak in?
I did not know, so you need to take the damage. Well, you need to take it
3
off,
damage.
yeah. So you take 3, yeah. Wow, it's
Give me a sec.
yeah.
And willpower?
Yes, willpower courage.
A 12.
All right, you have a -1 penalty to attack and defenses until the end of the encounter now. So,
Okay.
so you're -1 to attack, -1 to defense.
Can that potentially stack?
They are not cumulative.
Okay.
So, also,
That could hurt.
yeah. Also, let's see. I need you to do the same thing as well. Actually, I need everyone because everyone is within earshot of this. So everybody give me a willpower courage test. Actually,
I'll take my -1. It won't really affect my attacks, I don't think.
-1 to attack and -1
You
in
say willpower?
defense. Willpower courage, correct.
9.
Alright, so it looks like you failed that as well. What about Vey? Did you roll yet? You failed,
About to.
Elephane, didn't you?
Yeah, I got a 9.
All three of us have failed so far. We was waiting for they.
Let's see if I can get the...
All
you made
4
it.
of us fail.
Is it... I think it's
I
Nope,
actually have
you're fine.
courage.
Nope, hold on. You got courage? Wow. Actually, you failed as well, so you're wow, all 4 of you. You're falling right into my
Does that include
trap.
your courage bonus as well?
Yeah, that includes courage.
Okay.
Alright, so everyone will now take a -1 to armor, well, I'm sorry, -1 to defense, and -1 to attack rolls for the duration of the encounter.
I'm
Alright.
guessing, David, that won't affect my spell casting? Because
well,
I'm not casting to, like, attack rolls. It's not an attack roll. It's a target number spell casting check.
To be
You also get minus defense.
technically speaking, because of the way it's worded, attack rolls, but I would probably say target numbers as well. But let me...
Yeah, I can't adjust my gun.
Yeah, -1 penalty to attack test and defense. So test as in plural S.
Okay.
Alright, so there we go. So everyone will be -1 for the entirety of the encounter. You've taken a little bit of damage there, Alexander, not much. And you took no poison damage. So that is the end of the Shriek's turn. So we have another Shriek up top.
As soon as he starts to even consider moving, he takes some damage from me.
Okay, and how much damage do I take, sir?
1 second. You'll see it in 1 second. There you go. He takes 4 penetrating damage,
Okay.
and he has to do the save, and there's 4 more rounds lasting. I put my macro so I can knock it down a tick each time they fail. Goes through a con stamina and beat 15.
Failed it.
So he
Take
takes
4 more.
another -2 to his speed, so he now actually moves at -12, his max distance. -12 feet, that is, sorry, his max distance, and he takes the 4 penetrating damage. And then the next turn he'll take some more damage.
Alright. Well, he's going to use triple his movement. So he's -12. Alright, so 48. Let's see. 48 times 3 is 144. -12. Yeah, he's definitely got enough movement to get up into the fray of things. He's burned his action and his minor action, and I'm going to go ahead and use the ruler. I've got to move again as well. I've got to. Actually, I'm just going to move up here where Elephane is. I had plenty of movement, but I can't
Yeah,
attack
because I think it's
anyway,
got
so-
120 feet he can move, so
Yeah.
he can move anywhere.
Yeah, I had to get rid of the actual turn tracker, so because I couldn't go where I wanted to go. So, all right, Vey, you're up now. Oh, and he is. I'm gonna throw another debuff on him just to make sure he's got 2 stacks of Winter's Grass spawn in.
Yep.
Alright, so Vey, you're up now.
Alright. Guys, we should concentrate our efforts on one enemy at a time to mitigate our damage. If we're constantly being attacked by 3 shrieks the entire time, that's a lot of damage. If we can get rid of 1, then we're only attacked by 2.
So what do you think, guys?
With
Should I
that,
introduce 2 more
rock
shrieks?
armor
I was
myself.
going to.
And run away.
Should I go ahead and introduce 2 more shrieks, which I was going to anyway, so... Yeah. Alright, you got rock armor. Let's see. Rock armor is going to be the heart. Actually, the chain heart. What was that bullshit trinket on those little charms and stuff on TV? I saw it one time a little while back. I don't know, whatever bullshit stuff or you buy on that Thanksgiving holiday. Anyway, Shriek's turn again, so fucking bullshit holidays.
That sham holiday.
Yeah, it is. It's just a, promote sales for businesses and shit, so yeah. Baby, we're going to McDonald's tonight, or maybe over to Sonny's Barbecue.
Yeah, no,
And-
McDonald's was offering romantic dinners.
Were they really?
Yeah,
What's so romantic about a burger?
I don't know, but they were trying.
Heart-shaped ketchup.
This year?
Yeah, it was
Really?
in the news.
Wow.
Yeah, McDonald's.
Man, I love me some McDonald's. Alright, I'm going to attack. I guess I'm going to go ahead and engage. I'm going to charge in and attack Elephane with his -1 armor. I just had to remind you of that.
Yep.
Ooh, and you're actually surrounded. You got plenty of horse ass behind you as well, so...
The horse would turn and kick.
19 versus armor class and 5 stunt
Oh, yeah.
points.
Bring it. I'm ready to die. Let's do this.
Alright. I'm going to go ahead and perform I got 5 stunt points. I'm going to go ahead and do a... Man, I hate to do this, but I'm going to do I think it's lethal blow for 5 points.
Go for it.
Extra 2d6.
Yeah.
He's
Rolls
pissed
are-
off that I hit him for 6. For
Rolls
16.
are much better than the other night so far.
Which we're not happy about. Please change that immediately.
Let's see. You've got to be kidding me. I rolled a 1, 2, and a 1 for 3d6. You take a total of 8 slashing damage. You take 2 claws from the shriek, and you just
And
laugh
that's
it
without
off.
any
Man.
soak, is it?
Yeah, you got to take your soak off too. So 8 minus your soak.
Yeah, got it.
All right, Alexander, back up to the top of the order.
Instead of firing my crossbow, can I just put it on my back and pull my sword and shield out?
I'll let you drop it as a free action.
I'm gonna
If-
drop the... Yeah, my idea was blown. I totally forgot about the major reload. I'm gonna drop the
And
crossbow.
in fact, I can move.
I'm gonna drop the crossbow, pull out the new sword.
Ooh.
I'm gonna pull the shield out too, and I'm gonna hit him.
Same day. You go for it. The actual as you pull your sword out and it gleams, the dark spawn actually goes.
19
That's a hit. That's definitely a hit.
with 6 stunt points.
Oh yeah,
I
it
need to
is.
open my
Nice.
stunt point chart.
Just say mighty blow and skirmish because that's what I think you're gonna do anyway.
Defensive
Or-
stance.
Defensive stance. Hey, yeah, there you go.
I'm gonna do dual strike for 3,
Okay.
defensive stance for 2,
All right.
and that's 2. That's 5, and I'm gonna skirmish him back to the right.
Okay.
Okay, I'm
Just
gonna
don't
use,
skirmish him my way.
I'm gonna do the damage. Target armor rating is 5, right?
5. Correct. Oh, armor rating for the
3.
target is 3.
Oh.
15 is the
Ah,
defense.
1 second.
Take your time.
My game backed on me again.
Oh, that's all right. Take a break.
No.
And Crow, I think you meant lightning attack, not dual strike.
Dual strike. I can do dual strike for 3.
Yeah.
Level 4, I get it as a.
Okay. I'm
Thanks.
just curious who the second target's going to be going to hit.
Oh, never mind. Never mind.
He
I have
now
6
hits
in
the
total,
horse.
right?
It has to be adjacent.
Okay. I'm going to Mighty Blow,
Alright.
Knock Prone, and Defensive Stance.
Oh.
That's a total of 6.
Well.
Armor is 3. And he is on his ass with 12 damage. And I go into Defensive Stance and have a 19 armor rating. No, a 19 defense rating.
You have the... Yeah, you already deduct that, so that's cool. Alright, no problem. Minus 12. Elephane, you're up now. You have several Darkspawn around you.
Elephane's about
Yep.
to take it dry.
Yep.
Wow.
I got oil. It's okay.
Both
From
ways,
both
apparently.
ends.
I am gonna fire in the shot at the one I hit before.
Too bad we don't have
17.
4th edition attack of opportunities in here, or Pathfinder. That'd be awesome. Yep, that's definitely a hit. You know, lighting a torch with a tinder twig. Don't forget
He
to...
takes 8 more damage.
Alright. He's definitely bloodied, that's for sure. Bell, you're up.
Do I see what's happening over here with Elephane? Or hear it?
Yeah, you definitely hear it. A couple more shrieks. You actually hear shrieks coming up from all around you. Because you're just not affected only by the first one, so...
Okay, I'm gonna take a step back and turn in that direction. And
Winter's
I'm
Grasp,
going...
right?
Do what?
You Winter's Grasp? Should I make another saving throw?
Winter's Grasp does not stack, so I can't hit the same one, but I can actually target the other one. 'Cause it's within
Sounds like a winner.
distance. So, had Elephane not been there, I'd have probably tried shocking them both, but I can't without risking hitting Elephane as well. So I'm going to Winter's Grasp,
And the horse.
this one here.
Okay.
And did you say I've got an extra plus to my thing?
I failed, actually, so... I failed the check already, so...
No stunt points. So the Winter Grasp damage. It will take 4 penetrating damage, and I'll roll on its next turn for its other damage. Could you put a red
Yep.
on that one, please?
There you go.
And
see it,
I'm
but
guessing that
it's
my
there.
step back was my movement, so
It
that's
was.
my turn.
Yeah, there you go. There's your movement. Kind
Thank
of
you.
move everything over. Alright. A couple more shrieks come into the fold of things, so I'm going to add 2 more. They're up to the north though. So and I'm also going to go ahead and add them onto the initiative tracker as well.
And we thought 2 of these things were bad enough, eh?
Right.
And you guys are almost level 5, you're fine.
You say so.
I want to see how the debuffs and everything go, and
4.5 years old.
you are.
Who's the one's 4.5 years old?
I'm almost 5 years old.
Awesome.
Ouch, 2 10s. Ow.
Well, it will work out good because they are going to go at the end of the round, so that's fine.
Yep. That's when the pain starts.
Pain train.
This is when we're gonna start crying.
The ping already
3
started.
that are attacking right in a row, and I'm the closest. So.
And you can't back up because of the horse.
Yeah, but even if all 3 of you go down, I'm still not going to be able to hit Alexander, so
You guys are gonna be sitting there dead